yo me muero contigo. Son de la Loma, mamá, ¿de dónde serán? Ay, mamá, serán de La Habana, serán de Santiago, tierra soberana.
Hello world, it is hot as balls in Southern California, all of a sudden. So I'm officially declaring today the first day of summer. Happy holidays. Now, what the fuck am I doing today? I have gay. So I think we're doing Carball or something. Let's take a look at that shit. Oh yeah. Because it's Carball, I got my shit on the wrong side of the screen. You go over there. And you... Oh my goodness, my display capture's still on. That could have been disastrous! I hate the fact that I ever have to have my display capture on. Not that I've ever done anything scandalous on a computer, or anything like that. No, that's never happened. Alright, so we got some new fucking weekly challenges, most of which don't... Oh my god. Score 300 total points in casual 1v1 solo online matches. Why do they keep making me play solo for challenges? This is so stupid. What's worse is that it's like... I guess solo isn't that bad, but why the fuck... Why ever casual in challenges? Casual is the worst, and casual for challenges becomes like 10 times worse than usual, because the core problem with casual is that everyone just fucking leaves as soon as they're down one goal. Hell, sometimes people leave when they're up goals, I don't even know. Nobody ever finishes games in casual. So you fucking give people challenges to win X number of games in a casual playlist, it gets even worse. If you're the type of person who like actually wants to... Wait, how? If you're the type of person who actually wants to play out a game, you can just get fucked. Alright, so what's up, AJ? When you jump into 14 later, you want to run expert? Maybe. I'm dead. What? Alright. I kind of wonder if you get the challenge if someone, like, leaves the game after the first goal, though. Like, in ones in particular, that seems like a kind of friendly thing to do, to just instantly bail. Tried to get fucking under that one, and it did not happen. I don't play ones, in case you can't fucking tell. This is what are you talking about? Summer started in March. Jesus. I fucking hate the heat, dude. Like, I'll complain about the cold, too, because I'll complain about anything in my life. But, like, broadly speaking, heat is so much worse than cold. You can beat the cold. You can fucking turn on your heat. You can put on layers and shit. I can only get so naked. Shanti says, I hate the heat, moves to Cali. Now, see, first off, Cali wasn't actually my choice, but second, this particular fucking area of SoCal is alright. It's actually pretty cozy most of the time. It's been a very fucking mild temperature. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Alright, let's get under this. Or not. Someday I'll be able to fucking dribble. Kari says, wow, that poof effect for the goal and no special goal effect. Yeah, it makes the fucking shitty noise just pop. That's all you get. It's my favorite, honestly. I was previously using Sub-Zero because it's frustrating playing Sub-Zero, but I don't know what kind of fucking flip that was. Oh yeah, I'm back on... Stop that. Don't be rude. I'm back on Dominus because I was fucking just feeling like I couldn't control shit earlier. And just decided, yeah, you know what? Let's go back to the tennis racket car, and it's really fucking funny just as a vehicle, so... Might stick with it for a while, see what's up. That's going in. What? Ah, wrong angle. Yeah, go ahead and fucking tap that off the wall for me. Shit. Just bicycle 3-head. What's up, man? How are we doing? That was that? What the fuck? That was such a confusing interaction. Kari says, so much good artwork came out of the Nintendo Direct. How about so many good games? Maybe. Maybe the games are good. Fucking Nintendo wasn't pathologically afraid to show gameplay, so there's at least a chance that some of them will be good instead of fucking literally everything else at the conference. Every conference. Like, the only thing stopping me from saying that this E3 was just the worst E3 ever, I'm good, was the fact that we had a very long period where Microsoft was seriously trying to push the Kinect. Like, that's it. That's all we got. That's the only way it could get worse. Every conference was fucking terrible except for Nintendo's, and Square's to a limited extent, but even then it wasn't great. Hello? Can I help you? Scott says this E3 was actually pretty decent, I think. I mean, like, Nintendo nearly managed to single-handedly save it by having a fucking conference that actually had video games with, like, gameplay in them. But I really... like, the most exciting reveal from Microsoft was the Elite Controller 2. Square had the launch trailer for Shadowbringers, which was kind of interesting, and FF7 Remake, which looks great, but I'm very, very concerned about ATB. I feel like it's the have fun gauge. Not that I'm going to be playing it on release. That feel when no PS4, etc. Scott says, I didn't watch Ubisoft or Bethesda, so that might be my reasoning. Yeah, I know Ubisoft and Bethesda are always bad, but, like, this year it was fucking soul-draining how bad they were. It, like, actually made everyone's presentations worse, because you were still dealing with the aftertaste of whatever the fuck they did. It was, like, mind-destroyingly bad. I have missed every single challenge for this whole game. Doom Eternal's, like, at least encouraging. That was the only fucking half-decent thing about the Bethesda conference. Except all of the gameplay they showed was, like, clearly fake demo shit if you look at the camera movement. And to boot, right? They literally announced nothing about Quake and didn't acknowledge its existence the entire fucking time, so that presentation earns, like, 5 points for Doom Eternal looking pretty decent, and then loses 500,000 instantly. Everything else, yeah. I don't get all the fucking shit over Ikumi. It's like, alright, I guess you showed up. She was cute. Who cares? Video games. What are we fucking here for? That's our run back in this mode, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't get to catch the PC conference, but the Cliff Notes version looked incredibly fucking bleak. The Three Houses time skip stuff is interesting and restores a little bit of my faith in that game maybe being decent. I don't know. I didn't watch Devolver this year either because, number one, you already know what's in it, and number two, the intro was just fucking gross and pointlessly gory, and I don't really do well with that kind of stuff. Like, they really fucking came out of the gate swinging with the fucking gratuitous gore. So I switched that shit off in like 2 minutes and just got the Cliff Notes version. Yeah. Terrible hit. Wind driving a car. Oh yeah, Shenmue 3 EGS exclusive. I still wish they'd fucking frame the conversation around the Epic Game Store a little differently. It's like, you guys do realize that the majority of AAA releases, and even AA releases, honestly, before fucking EGS was even a thing, were exclusives in some way or another. Steam is not a default. If something is only available on Steam, that is a Steam exclusive, and that's bad. Dang. But yeah, I actually hope the fucking Shenmue 3 guys get this shit suit out of them, because they promised Steam codes as part of the backer rewards on Kickstarter, which is like, alright, so I'm not getting something that I fucking paid for. I know crowdfunding, the fucking party line is you're not purchasing shit, you're helping fund development, but like, come on. Oh shit, I'm bad. Shanti says, apparently Kickstarter isn't intervening. That's no surprise, Kickstarter's fucking fraud policies have always been garbage. That's not going in. So yeah, Nintendo 1E3 because Link's Awakening remake looks amazing. That's the summary, I guess. Like, that's what we got. Fucking kick-off RNG. Incredible. I don't even know why I go for anything on the wall like that in ones. Like, I should really just let the other guy fucking take it. Shanti says, hot take, they lost because of Game Freak. Oh yeah, the fucking Pokemon thing, I forgot about that. Here is the list of Pokemon you are allowed to like. That shit? Oh man, that's fucked up. That's like seriously not okay. Like, hey, maybe if there are balance and development time concerns, how about this? How about a fucking Pokemon game with no new Pokemon because nobody is asking for that shit anyway? Like, you had to know this model would become unsustainable soon, right? Just fuck it, say no more Pokemon. This is all the Pokemon that exist. Fuck it. Laras, what happened? If they're not on the regional decks, you can't take them into fucking Sword and Shield. Like, not even import from other games. So yeah, they're basically fucking removing, like, the majority of Pokemon from the game. It's pretty funny. Can I take a shot here? I don't know if I can convert this into anything. I'm gonna back up. Alright, do your thing. Where are you? Alright, I gave it my best. Now you're scoring, though. Shit. Hikari says, I'm sure they will fix it. What makes you say that? If their logic for not doing it at launch is it's too much fucking work, why would they do it after launch? Like, after the majority of sales have already happened. Shit. Not on target. And this is the famous Tyrone Sama 1v1. There's a fucking challenge. There's the weekly challenges for wins in casual ones. Which, by the way, you weren't here for the initial rant on this. But can they fucking stop taking us to casual on weekly challenges? Or at the very least, can they fucking fix casual? I'm dead. Like, literally everyone just leaving every single game in casual where they're losing? Not okay. They will fix it. I didn't say before launch, but they will slowly add more and more. No, I didn't say before launch either. I'm saying they won't fix it after launch because they don't have an incentive to do that. Like, why would they fix it after launch when the majority of sales have already happened? That's a fucking ridiculous undertaking for basically no, like, tangible benefit other than this nebulous concept of making the game better, which we've already established comes second to profit. Alright, so I can take Metalwork off. I need to win Snow Day with the Turtle Shell Topper. Let's go do Snow Day for a second. And I can take off these shitty wheels. Fajante says previous gens is paid DLC, let's go. Yeah, I feel like that's probably... Well, the most likely approach is that they simply won't fix it, but then after that, probably paid DLC. Like, if they do it as post-launch stuff, that's the way they're gonna fucking approach it. But I seriously doubt they're even going to bother doing that. Like, if they decided it was okay to just not have Pokemon in the game, like, if that was a fucking decision made by anyone that was considered acceptable, it's not going to change. Hey, Venice. Doing alright, enjoying some morning carball. I'm actually making decent progress on Rocket Pass. Fucking challenges made it so much easier. Might actually, like, get more than 3 Pro Tier items this time around. Oh wow, literally everyone whiffed. I'm never sure whether to fucking throw myself at the ball. It's like... I'm in a situation where it's like, oh, so if this person whiffs for absolutely no reason, it's an open net and free goal. But they shouldn't whiff. I shouldn't assume that someone is just going to play badly for no reason. And then they play badly for no reason, and I make the surprise Pikachu face and, like, do a raptor noise on stream. Snow Day's a fucking disaster. I love it. Like, I'm participating? Sure, fuck it. Oh dear. Everyone is here. Ah! Scott says, oddly appropriate music for this kind of clown fiesta. No, dude, the Cuban lounge shit is here on purpose. It's very much what happens when I play Rocket League. Yeah, I was way too far up. Not accomplishing anything there. Man, it really fucking blows my mind. Like, there's only one way to fuck up the Pokemon formula in a meaningful enough way that anyone cares, and it's to remove someone's favorite Pokemon. Like, there's only one thing you can actually do wrong, and it's that. And they did it. What? Okay. Got a Sharpedo or Riot. Good taste. Well, it just says plot twist, too many Pokemon to fit on cartridge. Proud to announce that Pokemon Sword and Shield will be distributed in 5 cartridges. So we're 1-1. And somebody on blue just fucking left. Go for it. Godspeed. Believe in yourself. So now we're 3v2. And I assume people are going to start leaving on blue once they realize that we're just going to win. Oh, Season 3 Grand Champion. Okay. That's interesting. I don't really know what you're doing in my game, but okay. Okay, so it's the goalless node. I just roll it along the wall because it goes in 50% of the time. That's as far as I can tell what you do. You just center by fucking slamming it into the wall and letting God sort it out. That's literally... that's literally just it. My throat is still not 100%, but thank God it feels a little bit better. Okay. Nope, don't know how to do ceiling shots. Probably the key is to not backflip. Bap. Bap. Alright. And a reminder, Batmobile is the best car for this. What, for the meme shit where you, like, flick your car into the puck while it's on the ground and a fucking physics error causes it to accelerate to max speed? That shit makes me really happy. Hey, good defense. Bad defense. It's okay, though. Alright. I participated. I made contact with the puck. I swear my air control gets worse the longer I play this game. It's okay, though. We scored an entirely fraudulent goal while someone was disconnected, so all I have to do is, like, turtle now. Guess the topper's appropriate. Is there fucking anything else in E3 that I gave a shit about? I don't know. Mana collection's kinda cozy, I guess? That's it, that's what I got. 3 houses is steadily looking less like it's doomed. In small amounts. Hey, I got 2 assists and no secondary medal. Scott says, gotta love how Konami was like, we have a big announcement. It was for their version of the NES Classic that nobody was asking for. Dude, the TurboGrafx Mini. How fucking out of touch do you have to be? Who even fucking thought that was a good plan? Alright, I got a decryptor, so it's time to, like, get something that I don't want. And also get this dumb fucking topper off of my vehicle. Hey, we finished the cosmetic challenges pretty quickly. Alright, what do I actually want to roll for? Oh, Fire God looks like shit, hello? Chameleon, Stormwatch, Trigon all look pretty good. It's frustrating. If I pull a duplicate Sub-Zero, I'll be the saddest person on the planet. Streamline looks alright. What the fuck is even in the Ferocity crates? Like, I guess these wheels are kind of cool if they come out painted. I don't know, man. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just open Ferocity and see what happens. It's gonna be garbage anyway. Huh. Painted glitch. Okay. That looks like shit, and I'll never use it. But I got an item that was not minimum rarity, so I feel kind of accomplished anyway. What are the fucking tapes for, anyway? I think the only thing I want out of the fucking, this stage of the Radical Summer Shop is probably, like, this topper, like, gotta buy out the golden eggs. What the fuck? Hello? Does this trigger Rocket Pass levels? Hello? I didn't catch that. It's a pretty slow rate anyway, so like, I don't know if I give that much of a shit, but that seems kind of hilarious. Also, the new seasonal game mode sucks dick. I saved you all fucking 5 minutes. It's actually terrible. They screwed up the ball physics. It doesn't make any sense. If you're good at the game, it's fucking impossible to score. Like, unless everyone in the game is terrible, you never score. It's so stupid. Supreme Overlord Jesus Batman. Can't wait until you join and my anonymizer replaces you with a Sword Girl name. That also works. Ah, fucking... Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna accomplish anything here, so I think I might just fucking pull back. Hey! Guys, I appreciate that. 4 fucking months. I feel like seeing all these fucking numbers in my alert panel has, like, numbed me to the passage of time. Like, 4 months is a fucking long time, isn't it? Like, my memory operates in, like, 15-second increments at best. 4 months is basically a fucking eternity. Okay, not really sure I'm challenging in any meaningful way here. Alright. And you didn't even score. Imagine. Oh yeah, the fucking twin stick, maybe new Contra thing. Forgot about that. Alright. Can I shoot off this? No! Not because it's impossible, but because I suck at this game. Get out of here. I don't know what I'm doing. Car control 101. I don't even know where you are. And now I just walk it in, right? God, is that what it looks like when I try to shoot? Jesus. Guys, it says 4 months isn't as long as a single workday IMO. Yeah, that's true. Relativity's a bitch. Bug. Lo asks, what was that anticlimactic goal explosion? It is my favorite. It is the best cosmetic in the game right now. It's just nothing. That's how I feel like all my goals should be celebrated. It's called Poof. That's literally the name of the item. What? How? How? What the fuck? Car soccer's fake. One of these days I should probably actually cap out my weekly wins. This is a game about acquiring cosmetics, right? Like, that's the ultimate goal of the game. Doctor says, too bad there are no painted variants. Rip. Talking about cosmetics, they removed the ability to get black painted car bodies. It's because they look too similar to the native bodies, right? Where, like, the accents are already, like, basically black. Yeah. Are you just done? I mean, if you're done, like, I won't shoot. We can just, like, wait it out. I think that's fine, personally. I don't feel like watching fucking animations either. But, like, also, it's casual. You could definitely just leave. You probably want your XP, though. I respect that. Doctor says, as such, they are now worth more than any other variant. Wait, so you mean they removed the ability for them to drop, but left the existing ones as is? That's pretty good. Oh, I guess so we are shooting and wasting each other's time for no reason. Okay, that's cool. Flo says, it'd be kind of stupid to remove items from people's inventory. I think they've done it, like, once before. When they, like, gave out limited rewards by accident to literally everyone because some fucking intern mistyped a number or something. Personally, if I was going to remove something from a drop pool because I thought that it was never worth having, then I'd randomize the color of all black car bodies or something. I'd just give you, like, a random fucking color. Hey, cool, money, money. Slash, yeah, okay, blah, blah. So 13 cassettes per game for like a standard fucking reasonable length 5-minute game. So that means that we're looking at roughly like 20 games per level. Even more, if you're just buying fucking XP levels out of the cassette shop. Randomizing the color would be bad too, because people would be complaining their body looks bad because there's some random purple in there. Well, yeah, but if the premise you're going in with is the black car bodies have no value because they look identical to the defaults, and that's why you're removing them from the pool, then anything that isn't a black body would be preferable to a black body, right? It's like, I'm kind of okay with the way things played out on live, I guess. It makes sense, but it's not the way I would have done it personally. Huh, mainliner looks kind of decent on Dominus. Only a little, though. Like it says, there are several bodies that actually have parts of the body that are unpainted on stock. Yeah, I forgot I have fucking white breakout. I might rock that for a bit, honestly. White breakout and white merc for no reason. White merc is like 1 key. It's like one of the cheapest bodies in the game. Like, it's just there. Everyone hates merc. I hate merc too, but I also love merc. So I got the challenge, right? I don't need to fucking queue for anything in particular now, I think. Okay, so I need the fucking 15 quick chat challenge, and that's it. Okay. I'm fine with that. Should have been doing that earlier, but I forgot about it. The quick chat challenges are my favorite, because clearly the intent is to get people to communicate, but what actually happens is that everyone just spams the line at the start of the game, and that's it. Like, you get one person who remembers to do it, and then everybody else follows up. Man. I cannot believe how bad the seasonal game mode was, though. I wonder what's in the cassette shop for the other fucking phases of the event. Zalker says, what really sucks is they don't give you painted variants of the lower tier cars in the Rocket Pass. Wait, when you're like past tier 70, you can't drop lower tier versions of the bodies? Man, those really should be like selectable variants, honestly. Because some of the fucking, like, some of the top tier variants look super over-designed. Oh shit, what was that? I throw myself aerially at random exchanges because I think it'll make me get there faster. What are you doing up there, my friend? Terrible touch. For fuck's sake. Working on the fucking muscle memory for fast aerials. Not great at it. Not an expert. Really, what the fuck was that, though? Oh, Jesus. Look at you, freestyling. When you buy TW Lightning, but you also suck at the game and don't care. That's me, by the way. That's a call-out post for myself. Guys, I asked, are you feeling better, AJ? I'm getting there. I'm still, like... I'm a little bit congested, but... the delirium is fucking gone, the feverishness is gone, the fucking sinus pressure is gone. I feel almost 100%. Enough that I wanted to get back on mic as, like, a big priority. Oh, Jesus, you actually just shot from there. What rank am I in where people suddenly know how to actually, like, take shots? This is weird. Shit. Different turning radius, I have John's. What are you doing? Okay. That was terrible contact, but it was contact. So. I had to take so much fucking time to spin around for no reason. I don't know what that was, though. Maybe it was because of bad POV, but that didn't make sense to me. That fucking trumpet line is me right now. Alright, go for it. Let's go, Lynn. I don't know how I'm supposed to follow up on this. Remove the defender, I guess. Have fun. Go for it. I'm way too late to this. Because I had no fucking idea what that was. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Mirror universe doubles today, I guess. Like, alright. I guess you're now also my teammate. Thought I could get there a little bit quicker and like tap it out of range. Probably shouldn't have gone in so hard. Wide. I am always so fucking late to every challenge. I need to stop hesitating and just like go after shit. Not exactly the angle I wanted. Oh, for fuck's sake! I like how that counted as 2 shots somehow. Good to know that the Rocket League scoring algorithm is still completely broken and it will never be fixed. Great. Well, now we're actually fucked. Thank you for reminding me to do the quick chat shit, Plo. I didn't remember. But I hit it again just to be sure. So I have it set to fucking just D-pad right, D-pad right. That's what I always do for these. Right on target. Beautiful. Alright. I guess literally not trying at all is also acceptable. Good shit, my man. Yeah, 13 cassettes. That seems pretty consistent. I'm surprised how fast the fucking weeklies went down, though. It seems like they're getting easier as the fucking pass goes on. So, shit to work on in future games. Challenge faster, make decisions quicker, just overall improve your fucking speed of play. I think that's probably my single, like, most limiting weak point right now. It's just that I'm fucking slow at, like, everything. Being in position is only problem. Everything else is solved after this. Well, I'm fucked then. Never mind, I'm the best. What the fuck? What are you doing? What the fuck? That was directly my fault, unfortunately. I like how they were still going for boost after that. I respect the hustle. Not exactly a center. Now that looks a little better, and they're shooting. Hey, take it in. Or don't. Or do. Okay. Congrats. I still get that weird shit where I'll like input a half flip and my car just decides to stall and not rotate at all. I feel like there's something where like air rollout inputs get locked out if your fucking stick is slightly angled or something. I have never been able to figure this shit out. Random shit just happening upfield. I don't feel connected to it at all, but okay. Get out of here. Yeah, you know what? You do whatever the fuck you're doing. I'm totally content to just let you win the game for me off shit like that. Doubles is weird. Oh yeah, I had installed Dota again yesterday. Wes agreed to trade me fucking fresh pancakes in exchange for a few games of turbo mode, because he's convinced it solves all my problems with the game. It's interesting. Turbo mode is at least, like, baseline tolerable, which is cool. I don't know if I like it, but I find it interesting. Which is an improvement over baseline Dota, where I know I don't like it. Honestly, there are a lot of changes in fucking Turbo, like individual couriers that move at light speed, that I think are just objectively better. I still maintain that the game just feels like a chore to fucking control on a baseline level, though. Source is a train wreck. Anything made in it feels like shit. And it gets even worse when you have to deal with a fucking game that literally does not have, like, movement prediction at all. And also has, like, hero turn rates. Like, what the fuck? Not to buzzword, but it's literally current year. So I played a few games of Turbo. Had a good time clicking on heroes as Wraith King, who is apparently broken right now. Kaze says, when you use Courier at 2 minutes and your mid is literally useless for the entire game because he couldn't get the salve, good video game. Yeah, it's shit like that. I don't know. It's like, oh, I took Courier from my mid and now we lose. This is a mechanic because? Hey, Bess. Thanks for dropping in. You're currently experiencing fucking weird parallel universe carball where I actually win at doubles every once in a while. Literally just passed to Shaq the game, by the way. 7 cassettes. Alright. Yeah, let me swap back to fucking Dom. There we go. This car looks good as shit, too. It's just that, like, it's a fucking, like, DLC car, isn't it? So there's no, like, painted variants. Eva says, I'm experiencing 240p stream because fuck Twitch, your pixelated face is pretty cute. Is this a compliment? I need somebody else to interpret this for me because I'm confused. Flo asks, oh, there's bonus XP for weekly wins? Yeah. You get like 3 bonus wins per day that stack up to a max of 21, where you just get that flat 2500 XP bonus for winning. I like that approach because it means that you can generally fucking approach the game with like it's not fucking daily login compulsion stuff, it's just like play on a quasi-regular basis according to your own schedule and receive boosted rewards. It's really just like the weekly wins exist as a breakpoint where normal people can say, alright, I've reached my point where I've run out of efficiency and I don't really need to feel bad for not grinding an event anymore, stuff like that. Human asks, so AJ, what games are you excited for from E3? Link's Awakening Remake. That is the end of the list. That is my shit right now. Bess asks, will you be getting 3 houses? Probably? I mean, it's a new Fire Emblem game. I feel kind of obligated to at least, like, give it a fucking shot. Jesus, that was crazy. I'm so fucking divided on it. I don't know whether I believe it's gonna be great or trash. I think I believe both things at once. Time skip plus no children, like the idea that we escape the academy setting fairly early, is pretty encouraging, but I don't know, they've been so fucking guarded about actual tactical improvements. Everything is just new progression systems. I don't like it. Plus the map that they showcased in the Treehouse gameplay I watched today looked like shit. It looked terrible. It looked like somebody fucking, like, drugged me with some kind of fucking chemically engineered super bug during the opening of my Hector hard mode playthrough, and then, like, recorded a VHS tape of my nightmares. Just a fucking train wreck. Long halls and gigantic open rooms with 2 wide choke points. I am I'm honestly kind of scared of the map design after seeing that. Hey. I think the personal low point for me of E3 was probably DoomCon, but shortly following that, it's gotta be Project Scarlet. How the announcement was literally nothing except, like, someone using the words SSD RAM, which is just fucking worrying on its own. Halo Infinite was pretty fucking disappointing too, CG trailer. No gameplay on anything. High points, Link's Awakening remake, Just Dance Wii. Banjo. As I says, I mean, it's Halo, you already know how it plays. No, see, that's the thing, 343 is working on it, so I actually don't. Their whole thing is that they fucked with the formula and everyone kinda hated it. That says, I can't remember if you played Breath of the Wild. Not really interested in it. I heard no dungeons, and the shrines being kind of fucking light on actual problem solving, plus exploration focus, when I usually find that to be the frustrating part of games, not the enthralling part. And it's like, yeah, get me out of here. The sound design in that game is crazy, though. Even from, like, the snippets that I've heard, I fucking love it. But yeah, I kinda sat in for part of fucking Ethan's couch playthrough, and really didn't like what I saw. Weapon durability was a huge fucking pain in the ass, weird start, I don't know. I'm just not interested. And I get the, no, you'll totally like it reaction, but, like, my gut feeling on games, no matter how open I try to be about the experience, I can't remember a single time where my gut feeling on a game has, like, been wrong, and I turned out to enjoy something that I didn't think I'd enjoy. Getting over it, checkmate. Ah, he got me. Literally the worst game I played that year. Without question, it would never be something I did on stream. That's one thing that I have to fucking... That's a line I've got to draw right now. I will never, ever stream a game with a significant exploration component. That just seems like a recipe for frustration for everyone. And, like, context for this is that I've never actually finished a Zelda game besides, Link's Awakening and fucking Phantom Hourglass. I have started almost all of them. I have finished those. Cyberpunk looks kind of generic. Not super interested in it. Like, independent of the politics that are now apparently associated with that game, it just doesn't look that interesting to me. What a video game. Astral Chain does look interesting. The snippets that I saw during the presentation have me super worried about performance. It's like, in a way, it's kind of comforting to know that Nintendo is one of those fucking... Like, we'll never get a downgrade between, like, E3 presentation and actual release, because all their games look like they perform like shit, like, at the presentation. Demon, this is fucking... I forget what the actual site is, but it's part of the fucking Audio Addict, internet radio family shit. This is Cuban Lounge. You get, like, digitally imported premium, and you get access to all their fucking radio sites, and this is one of them. It says Witcher 3 on Switch. Dude, Witcher 3 on Switch is literally gonna be, like, 480p sub 25 FPS. I cannot imagine any better performance target being hit. Like, imagine the brass fucking balls required to even, like, attempt doing this. Nope. That's not going anywhere interesting. Okay. Borderlands sucks and has always sucked. The gunplay is terrible, and the randomized weapons are wasted on Diablo-style loot tables, where the vast majority of what you drop is unusable or uninteresting. Oh yeah, PSO2 NA. That's like... That's the thing I'm supposed to be excited about, but I'm really just afraid of. It means that I might actually, like, end up back in PSO2 development in some meaningful fucking capacity. Hey, that was actually kind of cool. And yeah, I actually was gonna fucking get the Astra build environment set up again today and fucking take a look at that mod manager UI shit. I honestly don't know why I'm required for that, though. All I do is make things not shit, so as long as you make it not shit, you've basically done what I would do. So, like, just don't make things that are bad. Oh yeah, and fucking Crystal Chronicles Mobile. That's something else that, like, caught my eye. Demon asks, HPD going to PSO2 NA? Dude, I don't even know if I'm gonna play PSO2 NA for longer than like a week. I might not play it at all, depending on how they fucking handle it. What are you? What are you doing? Nope. Stop rolling, idiot. This is what I mean about I just decide to do stuff too late. You best. I did not see Christ's Tales, or whatever the fuck you pronounce that as. I still don't know what fucking Tycord wants from us in terms of, like, a fucking shill post. It's like, Astra is a launcher that's good and doesn't suck. There you go. Like, how do I even explain what it is without feeling like I'm writing an advertisement? The claims we make are, like, they sound fake. Like, oh, it just works perfectly all the time and instantly with no configuration required. Like, bullshit, nobody believes that. I probably should have just fucked off and got boost while I was waiting for that situation to resolve. Turn-based RPG based on a past, present, future gimmick demos up on Steam, and it's like 30 minutes. Huh. Might give it a look. Human says, that reminds me, why do mobile games keep showing up at E3? No one likes them. Shoutouts to fucking Bethesda massacring Commander Keen. That shit is so fucking tone deaf that it makes me actually want to fucking jump off a bridge. Like, oh, this is what we're doing. We bought id, and now, instead of, like, doing anything interesting with the properties, we're just going to use brand recognition over and over and over and over again until we've eroded all good faith associated with the fucking IP in question. That says, why the fuck did they resurrect the 1994 IP just to murder it? Because, like, compare the fucking brand recognition of Commander Keen. Actually, wait, no, this makes no sense. What the fuck? Nobody knows about this shit. It seems so fucking random. But yeah, Pop Gears. Shoutouts to fucking Gears 5 having like a fucking 20-minute segment at that conference and absolutely nothing being shown about it at all. Like, we have no information about Gears 5 whatsoever, other than it having a shitty fucking round-based asymmetrical multiplayer game mode. That's all we know. That's all they fucking showed. They didn't even show the gameplay, they just announced that it existed. Like, what are we doing here? Alright, I'll be back in just a moment. Stand by.
Tanto tiempo disfrutamos de este amor. Nuestras almas se acercaron tanto así que yo guardo tu sabor, pero tú llevas también sabor a mí. Si negara mi presencia en tu vivir, bastaría con abrazarte y conversar. Tanta vida yo te di que por fuerza tienes ya sabor a mí. No pretendo ser tu dueño, no soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad. De mi vida doy lo bueno, yo tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si tengamos la eternidad, pero allá tal como aquí, en la boca llevará sabor a mí.
ser tu dueño. No soy nada, yo no tengo vanidad. De mi vida doy lo bueno. Yo tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si tenga amor la eternidad, pero allá tal como aquí, en la boca llevarás sabor a mí.
Espera en esta inmensa sabana. Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. ¿A dónde? Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. Cuando el sol tras de las lomas al mundo sus rayos lanza. Cuando el sol tras de las lomas al mundo sus rayos lanza. Nos manda luz y esperanza del nuevo día que se asoma. Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. ¿A dónde? Camina y ven. Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. Camina y ven. Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. No te embriagan los olores que el verde campo despide. No te embriagan los olores que el verde campo despide. Ni sientes que te revive el aroma de las flores. Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. A negarlo me resisto y puedo jurarlo airoso. A negarlo me resisto y puedo jurarlo airoso. Es el lugar más hermoso que ojos humanos han visto. Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. ¿A dónde? Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. Camina y ven a la loma, camina y ven. Camina y ven para la loma, camina y ven para la loma. No me cierren en la loma porque lo más bello me espera. Camina y ven para la loma, camina y ven. Sí. Camina y ven para la loma, camina y ven.
Alright, a little more cardball.
No puedo vivir sin verte porque mi fin es quererte.
Cotterball.
Amarte toda la vida.
I'm waiting for the fucking hands-ons with the Elite controller too.
Cuando el sol trae la loma al mundo su rayo lanza, nos manda luz y esperanza.
Why do I have like 3 copies of the same notification? Why is everything about phones terrible and broken? I participated, I hit the ball. I've probably missed this 1,000 times, but what is your take on auto chess, AJ? I think it's interesting. I might reinstall League to see their fucking auto chess take, because Dota auto chess seemed interesting to me, but the client was obviously like Warcraft 3 mod potato levels of fucking unpolished. So like, because the one thing Riot does consistently well is actually giving a shit about user interface, outside of the terrible launcher that is. Like, if it's just the same experience, but with Riot visual design and UI polish instead of Dota anything, then it'll probably be pretty okay. Hey! 7 months from Demon. Thank you very much. Because I didn't get the chance to thank you properly before. Thank you for the pizza. Bandori was fucking terrible. Seriously, if you play that shit regularly, you are a superhuman. I don't know how you handle it. Oh yeah, there's that shit where, like, Auto Chess Mobile is now a thing or something, where, like, they don't use fucking Dota heroes, but somehow it saves progression or something? Or is it, like, is there a standalone thing and the Dota mod and the mobile thing, and the standalone thing and the mobile thing and the fucking shared? I don't know. Human says it's better with 3-star teams. What about it specifically is better? Scoring? Like, I didn't like anything about it. Music was garbage, UI was garbage, progression structure was garbage, girls were almost exclusively garbage. Plus, wins Fairy Bloom Freesia. Shit! I think... I still don't even have that installed. I should fucking grab that very soon. Fucking... forgot all about that because in the immediate aftermath of Bandori, I had to, like, to grab some fucking chloroform and knock myself into a dreamless sleep, free of fucking torment from bad anime. Pad recommended. That's excellent, actually. I love having an excuse to use the $150 controller. For those of you wondering, yes, it is the best controller available anywhere. Yes, it is probably worth the $150 if you're going to use it regularly. No, it's not perfect. Configurator could be a little better. There are some concerns about the fucking rubberized grips coming up. You can find replacement side rails though, so that's not like the end of the world. Mostly I'm fucking desperately curious about the Elite 2. As well as, like, I know Steam is currently, like, off in VR land, but the Steam controller 2 also would be pretty sick. I just can't... I can't fucking go back to controllers without back paddle shenanigans in some form. I only need one set, really. I don't use fucking all 4 paddles on the Elite, but I don't use the Steam controller because I fucking need a physical D-pad. Like, the trackpads aren't okay for that purpose. The analog stick is not a D-pad, the trackpads are not a D-pad. I simply need a fucking D-pad. Roger says, I mean, it must be pretty bad. He's using it for this and we can all see the results. Love you too. Oh yeah, during the break earlier, we had some fucking, we had a package come in. I was watching a Quake Champion stream, and Wes saw, like, Tox using a mouse bungee, and he looks at that, and he's like, what is that? How do we get that? Order 4! And so we ordered 4.
Well, every fucking one of us has some kind of ghetto version of a mouse bungee.
Nah, fucking Daryl and Wes have both gone to this, because, like, you get the fucking braided cables covered in, like, fabric and shit, and there would be, like, it would, like, drag on the corner of the desk, and over the course of, like, a couple months, it would eat it away to the extent where, like, there was no longer any fucking shielding on the cable, and it would, like, drag, and you'd feel it stop there. I'm getting it out of the corner, Mom. So yeah, fucking... Can I switch to the multicam here? Hey, there we go. Anyway. Mouse bungee. Fucking... holds the cable in place. Totally necessary. Yeah, so you don't have to deal with cable drag either, like, on your desk, like the edge of your desk, or fucking on your table or whatever. I don't normally get anything from fucking Razer, but the Razer variant of this was both the best reviewed and the cheapest. I've owned it for 45 seconds, and I'm generally satisfied. Shit. It was like 15 bucks or something. Like this fucking part, let me swap back to the multicam again. I really should set these to be active all the time. It's springy. Like it's got... So if you happen to tug, it's got a little bit of give on it.
Things are pretty good. Things are pretty good, fam. I wonder how good the mic is at like blocking out my voice from here. Probably 0. No, it looks like it's kind of filtering me out of it, actually.
Yeah, it's mostly like... It's mostly that it's directional, really. Like, it's better at rejecting off-axis sound a lot to an extent that, like, impresses me, considering $20 microphone.
La,
See,
la.
like,
I'm just audio testing on a stream. That is how we do.
that's how we fucking operate. Serious Streamer House, by the way. Actually going Streamer House in the new place. Mostly I'm just like, I kind of like that I can leave myself on voice activity and like actually hit my keyboard and not be worried about it getting picked up most of the time. What the fuck is going on here? Twill says, I hope Google Fiber holds up. We actually have that shit, right? Like, we have it fucking... Okay. There's a check mark on the fucking whiteboard.
Yeah, whoops.
He just...
I wrote the new ones. I did also... My organization is good in my head, okay? I wrote the ones that I haven't done yet down below all the rest. This is trash and G-Fiber down here.
Yeah.
I did put a check mark in the wrong place by accident, but...
People are talking about fucking playing FF14 on pad. I feel like I could do that shit if I could get the rest of my UI alright. Like, combat doesn't feel bad on pad. It's just like navigating the rest of the game feels like shit without a mouse. So like, if I've got to have a mouse next to me fucking anyway, for like navigating the rest of the game client, because it's just faster to fucking click on things.
These bunches are swag. I'm so happy with these.
Even like a decent, like solid weighted base, I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to fucking tug it around.
This purchase is like, we will never again have to make a purchase like this. Like these are it forever. Like it looks pretty hard to break, honestly. If you were to try, it would be an endeavor. You throw it out the window, out the balcony, it still might survive.
What the fuck? Why did that work? Defender IQ -0? What am I even gonna fucking do with 14? Shadowbringer's coming out very soon. I don't know if I'm gonna stream like the entire leveling process. Mainly because I feel like that's kind of a load of shit. Like, I don't think anybody actually watches those streams because everybody who would, like, be in the fucking target audience for them is busy leveling themselves. Plus, I'm gonna tilt everyone by looking like I'm skipping the cutscenes when I'm actually just reading really quickly. That happens way too fucking often on this stream. It's like, fucking stop it, read the text! I am reading, get better genetics. Monster says, hey AJ, what is your inevitable hot take on classic WoW? I don't know if I have a hot take other than like the idea that people remember the fucking, social ecosystem of classic WoW more than the actual gameplay mechanics. That's like a pretty fucking lukewarm take. That's what I've seen generally parroted about it. And to an extent, I agree. What's hilarious is the idea that the fucking developers on Classic WoW are apparently not entirely opposed to the idea of, like, doing Lich King on Classic WoW. So it's like, oh, we're just gonna time travel 10 years back into the release schedule all over again. What are we doing here? Oh, wow. Fucking ceiling bounce, unfortunate. Kerna says, you're gonna have an actual room. An actual room, not a ghetto dorm. Yeah. That was one of the requirements for the new place. We're done with apartments. We're done with fucking less bedrooms than people. It's gonna be a fucking 4-bedroom joint. So we all have individual workspaces and fucking isolation when required. Roger says, classic Elsword. Elsword has sucked at every stage in its life, though. It just sucks in different ways, and the way that it sucked at that time might, like, benefit you or fucking be less offensive to you personally. But, like, Season 1 Elsword, CBT Elsword, was just like you get one shot by 300 MPs and that's the game. Season 2 was just like, oh, Windsneaker's unkillable and Runeslayer's gigantic fucking dickbag. Season 3 is like, Runeslayer's still a gigantic fucking dickbag, the reign of Ara begins, and then everything after that point is just Clown Fiesta where COG stopped caring. Mess says, have you heard about the Elsword KR KOG scandal? I have not. I've seen a lot of players bailing from the Korean version recently, but didn't know that was connected to a specific event. I kind of figured it was just because people were figuring out that the game was never going to be good. Something about high-end PvPers getting insider info? Well, that definitely doesn't surprise me. The North American PvP scene has had its fair share of fucking horse shit in-group nonsense as well. Like in at least one official 2v2 tournament where an entire team was able to take the tournament trivially because they built a team around a bugged skill. And fucking GMs and staff with connections to the players on that team protected them with, it was a tooltip error, the skill behavior is correct, when it clearly wasn't. If you remember that shit, there was a team being run using Earth Axis, fucking 100% evasion debuff that was super bugged, so you just couldn't be hit and they ran a stall comp in it. Vest says that, and also KOG paying people to lose in official tourneys. I mean, the official tournaments are marketing events with absolutely zero competitive integrity, so I wish I could say that surprised me, but it doesn't really. I didn't expect it, but I'm not surprised to hear it. Huh? Okay. Yeah, the whole thing is kind of exhausting. Remember the time when a forum moderator was so fucking universally disliked among the fucking high-end PvP player base because of their tendency to fucking say horseshit garbage on the fucking official forums and then use their status as a mod to protect themselves? And people got so fed up over this that it became a gigantic meme, and then this person became a GM but had to have their fucking name changed in the process, and everyone pretended they were a different person. Okay, I'm done with Carval after this. This is stupid. That says there are some problems in Elsewhere Italy because some high PvP players were close friends with the community manager. Fucking... I'm privy to a small amount of information regarding Void. I know that when I raised issues regarding D-ranking in PvP, deliberately throwing matches to lower your rank and get yourself easier games or run a boosting service. When I raised concerns over that, a GM contacted me privately, and we had a conversation about it, and it was revealed that on Elsword UK they ran a paid boosting service. So, oops. I know that I found XSS in the Elsword forum, reported it responsibly. It went unfixed for well over a month. And so I reported it irresponsibly, and it was fixed in a day. I know that during the quote-unquote golden age of Elsword PvP, Season 1 and 2, almost every single high-level player was using hacks of some flavor. Obviously not going to name particular names, but hitbox extensions, cooldown modifications, fucking resource adjustments were all extremely common. I know that at least one high-level PvP guild achieved massive success early in the game by abusing bugs that allowed them to generate infinite currency and duplicate +10 amulets. Back when +10 was like a worthwhile enhancement level to have. The game has had an awful, awful fucking history. It's just a fucking train wreck from start to finish, honestly. And I'll play one more. I know there was some controversy a while back about, Gigantic Whales, speculating and, posting details of, like, rigged rates based on a couple different conditions. And how, like, high-paying players were able to break the rules regarding having fucking items reinstated after deletion, or simply convinced the support staff and moderators to give them the items they wanted after pulling hundreds of dollars and not getting what they wanted. There was a widespread bug that destabilized the entire economy for basically the entire lifetime of the game, where you'd sell an item on the market, and you'd go to the board to retrieve the fucking profit that it generated, and the item's listing wouldn't go away, so you could claim the profit on the sale unlimited numbers of times and generate infinite currency. The ED inflation that resulted basically killed the economy for a couple years, and even then the game is still recovering. Fucking 3 months from Rug. 5 total. It's been about 15 hours since I last slept, so I might literally sleep on this stream. Fucking open Tyrone Sama stream, Carball, close Tyrone Sama stream. Then it says, yeah, Vikyun quit because he noticed the rates were lowered. Yeah, that's some funny shit. They stealth nerfed rates and then didn't tell anyone, expecting whales to not notice, despite the fact that they roll the dice on this shit more than anyone else. AFK. What else? Jeez. Yeah, the devs banned illegal skill and fucking gear interaction because people complained about it without actually knowing what it did. They made it a bannable offense to wear a certain title with a certain fucking skill active. Not because the interaction was actually bugged or inconsistent in any way, but because people complained. Promo set refreshes were a possible strategy for years and years in legal and official PvP. Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? You know, I've reported every single person who just decides to not play and leaves my games, like AFKs or whatever. I've reported them every single time, and I have never received a notification about anything being done about it. Psyonix does not care if you don't play this game, so if you want free rewards, just, like, queue up for games and don't play. Like, it doesn't matter. Nothing ever happens to you. XP. Oh, wow, they actually removed the AFK option. Fuck you and fuck your forfeit vote. You wanna fucking not play, you can take the L for the leave. Yep, they're just driving around. Look at where they are. Check it out. They're actually trying to own goal. This is the type of shit that makes me wonder if anyone actually cares about, like, being a decent human being. Like, the fact that people do this in online games is incredible enough. Like, literally just throwing a tantrum in a video game. But then, like, what's way better is the people who run these games don't seem to actually give a shit about whether people do this or not. Dude thinks that if he fucking throws a tantrum, I'm gonna forfeit him out of the game. Not happening, idiot. Actually, you know what? Fine. We're gonna do this. I have arcade dailies to do. I don't get paid enough for this shit. Enjoy your video game, idiot. Warning, you'll be kicked for being idle. I'm surprised they actually detect basic rubber band. Actually, that makes me kind of curious. Let's see. If I rubber band my stick as well. This is now an experiment. Is my partner still here? Yep. I'm trying to actually get it clear on every chart in the game right now, so I'm doing a lot of the easier charts. How much of the fucking score on this chart is loaded at the end? I'm surprised. I'm like nearly done and I'm only at 700k. Oh, it's super loaded into fucking hold nuts. Didn't even EX because I fucking missed a couple nuts trying to rubber band this shit. Lost potential. Unlucky. So now I guess you're actually playing. Just like... cool for you, I guess. I'm gonna play Metallic Punisher now. I can't believe it detects single rubber band tech, but then immediately folds to double rubber band tech. Like, I wonder how long I could just do this in match-made games and have nothing happen to me. People do this shit blatantly to me all the time, and I never see any notifications about my reports. So I can only assume that it's just blatantly optimal to go into casual and do this. Hell, right? Something super basic that just, like, points you towards the ball every once in a while. You gotta wonder if anything would ever happen to you. Wait, can't you just put yourself on fucking ball cam? Yeah. Yeah, the fucking game will handle it for you. Just fucking... go to ball cam and, like, fucking make sure your car's pointing in the right direction. Easy. Just finish this chart. Let me pause here. So it just says, people do get banned for profanity. This is what you're missing out on by disabling chat. That's pretty good. And yeah, if you report somebody and something happens to their account, you get a notification, like on the main menu, that says, we've recently taken action against one or more da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Kind of like how Dota does it. And I've never seen one of those. I report every single person I see who goes AFK or refuses to play, and nothing has ever happened. Gotta make sure to use up all that stamina. Alright, I guess I'm done with Garball today. Well, it just says, like, you know that guy was shouting at you, should have reported him for profanity. Yeah, probably. What I'm wondering, honestly, and this would be really funny to me if it turns out to be true, I'm wondering if my fucking anonymizer is causing the report to get sent to servers wrong. That shouldn't happen, but, like, fucking, ballchasing.gg or whatever, the fucking replay site, that site will, all of my replays have data from the anonymizer. Like, I don't see anybody's names. All of my fucking games show, like, the anonymizer names that I'm using as the real names. And it probably screws with fucking analytics on that site for no reason. And yeah, in case you're wondering why I had rubber bands, we just have gigantic fucking Amazon brand rubber band bags hanging out. In much the same way that we decided, hey, mouse bungees are a thing, buy 4 immediately. We decided that rubber bands in bulk were a thing, and decided to buy a whole fuck ton immediately.
If you kids immediately say, yes, we should buy 1 million of those, it's not a good purchase.
No, it's plural bags. We have another one in the fucking storage unit over there. Make a ball? I don't actually know how to make a rubber band ball.
I do. It's terrible.
Important skill. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to 14. Stand by. So today I decide whether I want to farm Circus Tower on Braindead DPS for irregular tombstones, or I want to click on rocks.
You want to click on rocks?
Wes says I want to click on rocks. I think Wes might be correct. Dogzer says, did you play PoE Legion, AJ? I'm currently waiting on Legion because there's apparently a bug that's been present since the launch of the league where Flicker Strike cancels itself. So if you link it to multi-strike, you get one hit and then you do the skill into itself and you get one hit and you cancel the skill into itself and you get one hit, instead of multi-strike giving you 3 hits per use of the skill, which is how it should work and is kind of important to Flicker Strike, like, functioning as a build. We got a couple of votes for click on rocks. Dogzer says, just play something other than Flicker. Dude, have you seen the league mechanic? It's literally made for Flicker. They spawn a bunch of mobs in a gigantic area that are all the perfect distance apart to be flickered to and from. Shanti wants me to farm Circus Tower because, presumably they want me to share in the suffering. Hikari invited me to a group. Oh shit, I forgot. I need to fucking set up my frame limiter, or 14 is gonna eat all my GPU resources. Hey Riva Tuner, are you still on my computer? Yeah, I guess I could do expert in trials as well. Hold up for a second though. Alright, waiting for Riva Tuner to hook so I can fucking have my GPU resources back. There we go. Hey, cool. Let me just make sure that my shit is set up. Alright, I think we are maybe good to go. We'll see. So Haley is dead and in a cutscene. We may have other people for expert in trials. Should I fucking change the music? I kinda wanna do in-game music today. Let's see. Goddamn, why is this game so quiet sometimes? Like, do I even have fucking... My BGM's at max, my master volume's at max. Hello? Oh, don't complain. All the daytime BGM is fine. Hey! 8 months from Kurnaus, who says, fucking video games, man. Agreed. I feel exactly the same way. Thank you. Where did Venice even get that fucking emote? Jesus. I've nearly got a combat retainer at 70, so I can finally fucking be done with this process and just, like, actually use ventures to farm for things that I want. AJ, did you see what I asked? Nope. Do you want to do leveling relic with Haley? I guess. I don't know. I didn't really log on to, like, do content or perform any fucking useful actions. Like, I'll fill a party if it makes things easier for people who are trying to do stuff. But, like... I am Rock Clicker, Bane of Legend. Hebrog says, changed quality ad plays again. Nice. Dude... So I don't get ads on Twitch, obviously, outside of, like, fucking mobile and smart TV bullshit. Not even on mobile these days, because I've got a fucking host file blocker for everything. But... Jesus H fucking Christ. Watching Twitch on my TV has become a nightmare, because every single time I load a stream, it's the same ad. It's the same pre-roll, and it always plays, and it's always the same one. It's frustrating. Alright, so we're doing trials, I think. Yep. Garuda! Rod says, yeah, Adblock has stopped being able to pick that up. It still works for me. I know they changed the method in A/B test a lot for shit, but for me currently, Adblock is working fine. You may want to like update your filter lists or whatever. Yeah, fuck it. Don't even fucking... Mistral Song doesn't hurt anyway. Fuck it. Although it did cancel my cast, which kind of sucks. Rod says, Adblock plus with me specifically, what's yours? Yeah, please use uBlock Origin. Adblock plus is a load of shit. Okay, you're actually dying to something random, I guess. Hey, 2 fucking years from Phosphor, who says, appropriately, 2 fucking years. I have to be honest, from these 2 years have been a wild ride. I'm so glad to have your streams and Discord to take the weight off bad days. It's good to have you, man. Glad to know that I can fucking make somebody's life incrementally better. Appreciate you sticking around. The support means a lot. Oh yeah, also we have 4 Samurai, which is pretty good. How's the game audio? I watched my last cart stream and it seemed a little high. Like I was getting drowned out just a little bit. It looks fine on my meters right now, but I don't know. It's loud? Is it too loud? That's a 1 yes. Can I get another yes? Or a no? As you know, I don't have fucking ears, so... Cast your lot for Garuda's van. Nice. It could go down a bit. Alright. Dishes. Alright, let me just bump this down to like minus 14 or something then. Alright, leveling roulette next. So I guess I'll go like, I don't know, I like playing Bard recently. Bard is way less painful and super, super low level stuff than Monk is, so... Yeah. It's alright. God, this fucking camera tilt macro stuff is too powerful. Who's ready for the Tamtara Deepcroft? Because you know that's what it's gonna be. It always is. Oh, it's Brayflux. Huh. This could be great or terrible. We have a random healer, so it depends almost entirely on whether they know how to do their fucking job. The first time I ever ran this fucking thing, I tried to do this double pull and instantly died. Like, I just exploded completely. I still don't know how. Yay, straight shot spam. Venice asks, are you excited for Shadow the Hedgehog Bringers, AJ? It's... The lore bomb dropped during the trailer is pretty funny. A lot of the combat system refinements look pretty fucking neat. Yeah, I'd say I'm excited. It's gonna be weird having, like, all of my fucking primary jobs function non-trivially differently. But, hey. Learning to be done. Man, you watch me apply those dots in, like, the worst possible fashion. Oh yeah, this is fucking melee range poison, I think. I should back up. Rod says, U-block Origin installed thanks to the tip. There's a bunch of these blockers and it's been a while since I've had to think and get information about what's actually good. Yeah. Yeah, Origin, in my experience, performs the best, has the best filter coverage, and added bonus, it's actually fucking open source. Like, in a meaningful way. You know, I fucking unlocked Iron Jaws what feels like 20 years ago, and I still haven't had the chance to actually use it on a boss. I've just been doing synced content so often. I don't even have fucking foes? Jesus, I get it at 35. That's terrible. I don't have barrage, I don't have foes. My fucking wind bite fell off for 20 minutes because they're misaligned, and then I popped raging strikes after applying my dots because I hate myself. How do you misalign on Bard? Easy. So we just burn from here. Shanti says it's called the long stop because it takes so long you want to stop doing it. Got him! I'm gonna break parse between bosses and shit. I don't even have ballad. I don't know why I'm multi-dotting. Oh, we're doing everything. Alright. Guess this is the perk of, like, having arranged. Prosper says, man, I should really fucking try to get up to date on 14. This is the meme, but it's a good time to do it. I will say the best thing anybody can do for 14 is, if you're not into the world design enough that you think you're gonna enjoy shitty early game combat, just jump to 60. It's not worth it. Buy the level skip. Like, sit on a dummy for a while and learn how to play your class. I don't buy into this idea that you can't, like, everybody who skips is automatically garbage because they didn't have time to learn their class. Because the game gives you, like, 20 times more time than you actually need to figure out how your kit works. Skip to 60, read your tooltips, you'll be fine. Also, remember that the level skip and the fucking story skip are two different things, and you probably need both. Oscar says, I'm kind of sad about 5.0 Astrologian, but honestly I'm excited for Healer Sam. Oh no. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking weird going back to the single dot life on White Mage, for sure. I've had Mage's Ballad for 20 minutes. Nice. And Straight Shot has been down for 20 minutes. Man, this shit has, like, a powerful way of just putting me into a no DPS daze. every class plays so much smoother at high levels that I forget sometimes that, like, straight shot can actually just not proc for 20 minutes. Read everything for seals. The big thing I'm waiting on is whether they change the way that outgoing damage works in, like, normal encounters. I think if the healer changes go live as is, but outgoing damage follows the same formula as it always has, it's going to be bad for the game, I think. They're streamlining healer DPS toolkits to make room for more interesting triage options, but that only works if the triage options are actually required. And, like, leaving shit like Indom and Earthly Star the same overall, while not changing the overall level of damage that comes out in encounters, those extra tools are not going to be required. That's just the long and short of it, I think. Hey, alright. The one, like, notable disappointment I think I've had with, like, the expansion stuff so far, I really don't like the look of Viera or Hrothgar, honestly. Like, Hrothgar in particular look alright, but they have terrible customization options, and then... I don't know, seeing Viera in motion doesn't do it for me. I'm sure there are plenty of people who are gonna Fantasia and be super pleased with it, but I'm staying Lizard for now. Should I bot in a multi-dot when not a fucking foe's available? Probably. Alright, not foes, fucking mages. Hello? Shantae says, Viera greater than the average Femra / cat girl. I mean... I don't get the hate for the basic bitch races, honestly. Everything is okay except for Lalafell and Male Mikote. Everything else is fine. Cute look, honestly. Listen, Hikari, don't start this. You know Lalafell are objectively garbage. Alright, let's see how well my gacha DPS goes today. Decent bloodletter procs so far. Oh, reapplying dots 1 GCD late, because I suck. You have the bubble. Indicator says, my raid group is nothing but Lalas and Male Mikote. Report all of them, and then find a new static. Javi says, calling Male Miko bad, commit less playing the game. I mean, maybe it's not the fucking race that's bad, and it's just the people that play it are bad. But, like... wow, I'm really doing the in-game version of I'm not racist, but... nice. I don't know. There are good examples of every race except for Lalafels, is what I'm trying to say here. Osfer says, okay, I talk a lot about wanting to catch up to play 5.1 release, but actually I just want the fucking not near blindfold. Oh no. I'm kind of surprised they haven't released anything about that fucking content yet. Like, we still don't know what the fuck that looks like. I should probably fucking... Where is my Palisade, actually? Oh, I've got it on the fucking reprisal key. Yeah, okay. Is it? No, it's on shift. Okay, yep. Let me help you out there, buddy. I had to remember where I actually have it bound because I fucking get the opportunity to use it so infrequently. Why the heavy shot? Why am I stupid? Wrong Steeler says, I was pressed to make a character and immediately flocked to max height Lalafell with the tallest hair. I think the fucking tendency for people to make, like, short gremlin character with pompadour is actually documentable as an SCP. It's so consistent, it unnerves me. Alright, let's do it. The shitty opener! Wait, did I hit Windbite instead of Venomous? That's amazing. Should probably, like, space myself away from people and the dragon, so if I get picked for the fucking... This is a good camera angle. I like this. I feel at home in this bush. It's immersive. And of course I get targeted for vomit. See? This is why I'm fucking doing this, to place the vomit in, like, not an obnoxious location for the rest of the group. Easy clap. Hey, did it again. Why am I the best? This is what being an RDPS means. I am the only person with the power of movement. Alright, I guess I'll fucking reapply dots. This says go first person at this point. You got it. Where's my view model? This isn't immersive. But I do get the strobe flashes of my abilities, which is pretty cool. Ooh, and it automatically swivels. You go, Haley. Do the cool thing. Kaze says the high-level TF2 soldier experience. Yeah, view models are for fucking heteros. Actually, transparent view model is fucking patrician, but not every game has that option. Hey, cool, we killed it. Also, I forgot to split parse like 700 times. Because, yeah, I parse dungeons. It's the only way I can stay awake. Wow, no comms. Unlucky. Karnat says, hey AJ, I just realized maybe you should update your FAQ to include your new microphone. Maybe I should. I'm honestly... You guys have had a while to, like, get used to this thing and have it broken in. But I really dig this microphone, honestly. Like, the $20 SM57 clone has been working super well for me. Alright, so we're doing expert now, I guess. And yeah, bot is dead. I'll restart after this. The Twitch IRC gateway is so bad and inconsistent. Like, shit just doesn't work blatantly. I wonder if I should go for, like, that aftermarket ceramic mouse feet shit. Seems so nice. Fucking get a $250 artisanal tempered glass mouse pad. Fucking proprietary chemical surfacing process. This exists, by the way. Rug says, boot-shined legend still baffles me. Yeah, I don't know. We had a fucking guy a while back, right? Some motherfucker in, like, Tamtara or something who would just do boot shine 8 times in a row regularly on stuff. Or he'd, like, just randomly go 10 seconds in between abilities. I don't get it, man. Hikari says, so I'm kind of upset that doing leveling roulette only gives 5 Genesis tomes. Does it? Oh, well, I can't even fucking see it now, but hey. Adventurer and Neat Healer, look at that. That's rare. But yeah, I still need to fucking... I haven't finished upgrading all my fucking crafted 380 to 390. Actually, I think, yeah, I've done it on White Mage, I haven't done it on Dark Knight. Not that I've ever actually, like... This is dumb, but I still haven't even done an expert on Dark Knight yet, just because I don't like dungeon taking. Just let me do the trials. I'll like tank for the good players. I'll tank for the good people, bad players static that I'm trying to fucking put together in 5.0. Like, I'm kind of okay if everybody treats it as a side gig, but like I want to have a group of friends to fucking raid with. Vindicative says, low-level Monk is suffering, so he'd probably given up. Honestly, I'm kind of, like, falling off on Monk. I've gotten the class to, like... I don't know, what is my Monk now? Like... Fucking... 58 or something. And I'm not having a lot of fun. I don't know, it just seems like a lot of fucking uncomfortable management shenanigans, but... I'll see if things, like, streamline a little bit in Shadowbringers. I'm probably gonna have to reevaluate what I'm playing in the expansion, like always, so, you know. Venice asks, can I be part of that static? I'm bad Floor Dragoon. Yeah, I think so. So we're in the worst dungeon in the game. And I mean that. I hate Gimlet Dark. It is garbage. Hey, I guessed correctly. Oops, I stunned the mobs like an asshole. You hung around for so long, I thought we were actually doing single pulse. Clipping! I think I still have my effects off from fucking circus farming either. Let's turn my effects on. There we go. Beth says, don't you dare diss Gimlet. It's the second half of it is absolutely terrible. All the trash is fucking boring. The bosses are okay. That's like its only saving grace. But my god, the trash is so bad and it feels like it takes so long. Indicator said, I had a bard back in Skywhale days who wouldn't use dots and waited 1 to 2 seconds between GCDs. I mean, fucking, you just have to look at the tooltips to see that. Fucking Wind Bite is lower potency than Heavy Shot, it says right on the tooltip. Miss says, that's because you're not an orange DPS. That's correct, I'm an orange healer. Unsue you for like a week. Is drawing below the buster? Yep. Okay. And you're dead. You didn't die, somehow. Incredibly. Oh yeah, didn't you know? You gotta freestyle, you gotta use your class as an expressive fucking creative outlet. Wow, I clipped like a motherfucker on that, Jesus. Presence is terrible. Stop it. I'm stacked, right? Yep. And it says, my decision to not heal you was my freedom of expression. And then you get kicked for playstyle differences. Capital P, capital D. Alright, I'll break parse. Rog says, I learned you can click off confession stacks the last time I played. Yep. Almost every beneficial buff can just be clicked off and fucking deleted. It's amazing. Alright. We're going all the way. A little bit slow there. Check out that holy number, though. Let's get it. Fuck a samurai. Fuck a samurai. Can you believe Holy's getting buffed in fucking Shadowbringers? At least I see it as a buff. You'll be able to sustain it for longer. I feel like the potency fucking... I think the numbers come out so that it's fucking potency gains because they reduced the, they removed the fall off and they fucking decreased the cast time to normal GCD levels. Indicative says, did you ever play Tree of Savior? There was a Plague Doctor class that could put a fire dot on you in PvP. You could right-click it off. Oh my god. That's fucking crazy. I remember fucking on Elsword Void, because they used a leaked development version of the client. It was a private server, right? And they used a development version of the client that was like used for testing and shit. So, like, debuff clicking wasn't a native feature in the game. You couldn't do it. You couldn't, like, click off buffs or debuffs. But on the testing client, you could. And people discovered this and started doing it in PvP. So, like, classes that relied along, like, keeping a fucking debuff on you with 100% uptime just didn't work anymore because people would just click on it and it would go away. Incredibly special to me. Rog says, so this does have PvP? Sure does. It's actually pretty good, too, as far as I'm concerned. Fucking... Feast is actually excellent. Wow. That applies its damage so late. That's crazy. There's a couple different PvP modes, a couple different formats. I find Feast really enjoyable. Most people generally play Frontlines, which is a fucking 3-team, large team clusterfuck. Why am I holding this? Die. Mark says, I don't know shit about this game or much about MMOs in general, so I was wondering what informs balance adjustments in a game like this. I mean, so this game is pretty low on the overall, like, lateral diversity between jobs. Encounters are fucking fairly static, and, like, jobs in the same generalized role will generally bring similar stuff to the table. So, in terms of, like... In terms of balance adjustments, sometimes things will simply fall out of, like, numerical alignment. Like, in terms of just total raid DPS you bring to the party, something turns out to not be enough. And then, like, wow, still got hit by that. That's whoa! You stood in every tick. That's crazy. Like, a lot of people are complaining right now about White Mage, the class that I'm playing, by the way, being super shit. Because it's fucking lacking in raid utility, and generally doesn't bring anything except straightforward healing to the group. Like, it's kind of minimum viable product as a healer, which is true, but for the vast majority of content in the game, and played by the vast majority of groups, doesn't actually matter in any meaningful way. People get torn up about balance, but, like, so much more of it is just, like, what you personally bring to an encounter as, like, a player. This has turned into a different conversation now. One that kind of follows along the lines of, like... I don't know, So I went through a fucking raid buff calculator site a while back for the first time that, like, actually splits DPS away from just, like, this is the personal DPS that you were recorded as during the raid, and actually splits it into the components granted by, like, other players' buffs. It basically shows you, like, it reassigns damage that you deal through buffs back to you. So you see, like, what you're actually bringing to the raid in a realistic sense. And going back through some of my best logs and realizing that fucking Astro brings so much fucking damage through cards that it made me look like a piece of shit in comparison was super frustrating. Give balance. But it kind of disappoints me that their solution to, like, oh, giving some classes raid utility and other classes different raid utility means that sometimes the utility will be much more useful in a given situation than in other situations. It's like, oh no, lateral diversity has fucking problems associated with lateral diversity. And their solution to this for healers seems to have been to just click away all the fucking actual practical synergy and just, like, make it flavor stuff instead. Which is scary stuff. Oh, that's not stunnable. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Alright, I forgot it's getting dark and I'm not allowed to fucking get hurt by anything. I have aggro to the Colossus? Okay. But yeah, regarding balance adjustments, they come in two flavors, basically. Either, like, we literally just estimated the fucking numbers that your job creates wrong. Or, like, something about fucking interactions and encounter design means that you're not able to produce the numbers at appropriate times. Like, you rely on a maintenance buff that's hard to keep up in current tier fights, or whatever the fuck. That's what people usually refer to when they say, like, a given job is clunky. Is that, like, they require some fucking thing that's obnoxious to maintain in a given fight. Wow, you actually just stood in it. You heroic legend. I'm benedictioning you, but only because I don't know how to deal with your brass balls. I didn't even get to slide cast that stone. Feels bad. See, this last trash pull is what really makes me upset. Just because they fucking cutscene this bit, it's like, oh, so we might actually have a fucking trash pull that involves a DPS check. No, look at how cool the NPC is. This is what really upsets me on a personal level. Vindicator says, let's just give Monk 7 more niche buttons for Greased Lightning. GL4 is weird. I don't know what the fuck they're on. This boss is cool, though. Even if it's a little bit mechanically light, it's kind of fun. Did that guy? Oh, wait, yeah. You came back up during a fight and then never reprotected you. Fucking Dragoon stood in bullshit. I'll break encounter for that before this. Alright, hey, buddy, you want to come down from there? Hey, there you are. Alright, so Delta Trans is raid wide, I think? No. Now I have no clue what it is. Oops, stopped when GCD late. Alright, order to bombard is, I think... Yeah, it's this fun and exciting mechanic. Yeah, I probably could trick cast it. I love how their solution to Mechanist's problems in this expansion was to, like, redesign the class to require 4 times as many instant weaves. Like, Jesus. Let me just put this up, just for, you know, safety's sake. Yup. You can really just dodge it like that. Wasted an size because I got scared and forgot if there was another fucking rep. Yeah, I'm gonna be a shitter and put Med 2 up again. Fuck it. Alright, tanks. Lazy triage. Petra and Benediction have been up for 20 years. Alright, so we got one more rep of the dick headline move. Are you like fucking done? Burned her crazy fast, actually. Alright. Lines happen. I just did another Asize because I'm super cool. Wow, you really wait fucking 20 minutes before becoming targetable, huh? I lost almost my entire presence. Yes, do you actually have more DPS than the Dragoon? Yeah, for pretty much the whole instance, actually. It happens. Sometimes people just don't hit buttons correctly. Let me get the merge here. Yeah, actually, over the course of the full dungeon, I did 4.3 to their 2.6. It happens. It's like, whatever. We're in casual content. Fucking the rewards assigned to Duty Finder are specifically so that players who give a fuck about the game saturate the fucking easy content with the ability to fucking perform mechanics and hit buttons so that it doesn't become impossible for shitters after, like, week 2. It's just what it is. I don't hold being shit against anyone in casual content. The number readout on my parser is, crit and DH. It's actually pretty neat. This fucking overlay that I'm using is very cozy. Let me, like, bring over to fucking focus content, interact. So yeah, it can be like data, style. So what is it showing by default? Element 1, DPS. Element 2, without direct criticals. So I can show like 1 minute DPS, swings. Crit and crit direct. Fucking HPS. Swings. Really, I'm surprised, like, I kind of wish that there was, like, a swings per GCD metric here. Just so that, like, if somebody drops below 1, you know that they're actually just not casting. And then from here you can also, like, mouse over a given person and see their breakdown. For instance, I overhealed 25% because I'm a shitter. I think it's pretty cool. And it's not percentage, I think it's total number of, like, hits. I don't think it's percentage. Anyway, this is from the Mopi Mopi guy. The overlay is called Ikegami. Ikegami. I really like it for stream display because it just kind of, like, the horizontal layout of it means that I can just kind of drop it over there and not really worry about where it is on my screen since I don't use the top of my screen for a lot. Best asks, what's the Dragoon's swings per GCD? See, I don't have that information and I wish I did. Alright, adios, Ikari. Good shit. Was it there? Oh, is it in the fucking detailed section? Man, if that's actually there, let's see. Oh yeah, swings per GC, 1.4. Yeah, because it, like, I think swings as a metric counts both autos and abilities. It's like 1.9, 1.4, 1.7, 1.4. So, like, at a glance, between, like, two of the same job, swings per GCD can at least, like, tell you, like, how your uptime is in terms of are you fucking hitting buttons or not. Which is kind of a nice metric to have at a glance. That's cool that that's there. I appreciate it. So... I'd take the death counter. So I'm fucking thinking about this now. I think I become Rock Clicker Extreme now. I have to fucking grab Garland Bell and bring up some shit here. Gotta have my timers at the ready. It's kind of nice being able to fucking be self-sufficient on almost all materials. Like, aside from, like, Garabani and Alchemic and, like, the Yellow Crafter script materials and shit like that, it's kind of nice to just be able to be like, hey, I have literally all the mats for a set of fucking 380 gear. Somebody want to craft this for me? And then pretty soon, I'm going to start the journey to fucking level 80 Omnicrafter. So I'm just going to be able to do whatever the fuck I want, which is kind of a cool concept. So we're gonna click off the parser real quick and go click on some fucking rocks.
Ooh, rock click.
Actually, do I have the, I really should update this UI for, all 3 sets of hotbars over here. This is what I was using for my fishing UI a while back. Just, like, immersion mode. But I need to, like, actually have all 3 of my hotbars available for, like, I don't know, seeing shit. Alright, so what's up right now? I can hit Adamantite if I'm fast at Asla. As far as I'm concerned, we're probably done with combat content for the day. Unless I feel like fucking... Actually... Let's do this. I'll gather while I'm waiting for feast queues. That sounds like a great fucking plan. With 0 potential problems. Alright, and I should be able to hit Adamantite in time. Twill says 90 minutes later. Hey, it does say average wait time 9 minutes. Maybe Aether is alive right now. You never know. I do really enjoy PvP healing. I wish PvE healing was more like PvP healing, with a lot of fucking super high pressure reactive triage and a whole fuck ton of outgoing damage. Shanti says, I'm sorry, but you queued for Feast on stream. It's dead now. Yeah, I killed North American Feast by queuing for it on stream. I'm sorry, everyone. So at some point, maybe I can get a gamepad player to help me with this. I want to be able to play this game comfortably on gamepad and KBM, so that every once in a while I can just like fucking kick back with a gamepad and gather or something. Like, I'm not concerned about being able to do high-end combat content, but I want to be able to comfortably navigate the interface with a gamepad, so that I don't have to worry about anything. And I think I probably need help from somebody who, like, actually regularly plays this game on gamepad to get myself up to speed quickly. Boss says, X-Pad player here, do deep dungeons. I mean, yeah, for combat that sounds like a decent idea, but for just, like, general interface navigation, I don't understand how to fucking get to anything without my super, fucking terrible customized keybind setups. Shanti says, PvP healing is an experience in frustration of not having any control over the outcome of an interaction. You hear an enemy melee start channeling raw destruction while a white mage slim up Benison on the target and they die without the damage going through Benison. I mean, I've kind of accepted that the game, like, just the fucking engine of it gives you pretty limited opportunities to actually play reactively. It's about fucking prediction for the most part, just having a good sense for, like, where damage is coming out and when things are going to happen, and, like, kind of precognitively dealing with that. I feel like I have a lot of control over what the fuck is going on healer, more so than on any other job in both PvP and PvE, so it's become a very satisfying experience for me. I wonder, I don't even have fucking Gather Across hotbars set up, right? I kind of do. I, like, tried to do it for a bit and then bailed. My fucking cross hotbar just tucked away. Should probably make an exact copy of this layout, but with my cross hotbar at the bottom, if I'm gonna, like, put time into fucking gamepad. Miss says, honestly, you're going to need KBM anyway for chat and way easier stuff. If you like pad will be comfier in combat, just put a macro to switch modes. Yeah, I don't know about combat. I feel like just for fucking, like, gathering in particular, it seems so nice to just be able to fully kick back. I got a little bit of a taste of it in fishing. Like, fishing, I'd say, like, a pad is almost mandatory because it gives you consistent fucking pull notifications with a way easier to understand cue than the sound. Yeah, I'll use GP on Darksteel, I guess. Rogue asks, why did I just now notice huge fucking whale? You can thank Rido for that. I converted Rido's money directly into the whale mount because I thought it would be fucking hilarious, and I was right. I'm like, alright, so I'm eventually gonna lose to the Mog Station anyway. Like, I'm eventually gonna cave and fucking get a shithead mount. So I should at least make sure that I only ever need to get one. Bess says, your AFK fishing technique was very efficient for me, TBH. Yeah, the fucking auto-recast macro stuff, where, like, you just respond to vibration on pad and do basically nothing else, is super fucking cozy for leveling. You are required to, like, look at the screen and, like, kind of react to stuff when you're fishing for profit or going for big fish, but those are kind of qualitatively different things. Zone music in this game is so fucking cozy. Part of the reason I got into Gathering is because it gives me an excuse to fucking be out in the world and appreciate the zone design a little more. Like, as much as I hate the Aether Current system, I definitely understand the idea that, like, the devs want people to go through the zones quote-unquote legit the first time. It's very hard to make a zone that feels memorable and, like, you actually engage with it when you basically have a hovercraft available to you from moment one. Everybody just goes up, fucking beelines to the objective, touches down, and does the objective. Overworld combat isn't relevant. Fucking zone design is barely relevant unless you do irritating underground sections. I assume everyone who's on busy while gathering is a bot. It's probably not entirely correct, but it's closer than I fucking like. Alright. Junction Cotton Bulls are slot 4. Is your gamepad display peeking behind the face cam? Oh man, it totally is. That shouldn't even be on right now. Nice catch. I don't have the overmelds required to fucking HQ on 3-star nodes. And it's not worth getting them so late into the expansion when, like, next tier of gear is just going to crush these requirements anyway. But most of these mats are also going to become less than relevant after that point, so, you know. What's up next? I think Platinum Ore is up in a second. Yeah, Platinum Ore, Native Gold. Fucking a couple Dark Matter cluster nodes, no Topsoil. Oh yeah, I should probably fucking... Cordials come up soon, so I'll go do, like, Black Willow, I suppose. So let's go to the fringes. I wonder if they do have any changes planned for Fisher, honestly. They've been pretty light on information regarding what they intend to do with gatherers and crafters. Other than... Huh? Okay. Oh, nice. It took me out of fucking feast queue. That's impressive. what was I fucking saying? They've been light on details about changes to gatherers and crafters, with the exception of the fact that Fisher still goes in its own box away from Miner and Botanist when it comes to, like, class quests and shit. It goes in the shame box, never to be fucking seen again. I think Black Willow is still going more consistently than True Sap. I don't know. Last time I fucking put it up, it had, like, crashed super hard, though. We'll diversify a little bit. Can you spell out the overlay you mentioned you use on stream? I'm blanking on the name. IKEGAMI. It's from the Mopey Mopey guy. Oh, I totally didn't brunt force. Whoops! So I was focused on how to fucking spell. Nice. You know what I want to kind of... Let me fucking... Okay, so HUD layout. Let me copy this over to 2. Let me fucking... Actually... So I'll write a macro really quickly for, system configuration. We're going to change... I think it's actually under character hotbar settings. We're going to change the cross hotbar so that it always displays. And actually, yeah, I think I might change this, though. Always display W hotbar as well, but we'll see. I don't know how... I don't really know how W bar works, to be perfectly honest, so, it's... Oh, well, we'll fucking see. My fucking triggers fucking cancel each other out. Anyway, I'll figure that out in a second. I'm going to set this to always display, just so I can make sure that this macro is working. I use 2, 3, 4, and 5 for my primary macros. Although 5, actually I think this is 6, my fucking macro and proc monitor bar thing. So, what is the fucking... I think I forget. No, it's, yeah, hotbar show. Alright, so slash hotbar show 2, hotbar show 3, hotbar show 4. And then, what is the fucking designator for the cross hotbar? You guys are gonna watch me fucking go through this process. And I apologize. Slash hotbar. Alright, Oh, it's actually a separate, it's a separate thing, so I can do, like, slash cross hotbar show, I think? So if I just execute this... Alright, so the cross hotbar command doesn't work. Would it be under the HUD display? Oh, cross hotbar display. Interesting, it's an entirely different text command. So now... Alright, so all I have to do is slash cross hotbar display. These are desynced now. And I can fucking... What icon do I use for this? We'll go with fucking... Just question mark for now. Gamepad toggle. Hopefully I can handle everything in mode switching here. So now if I execute this, it hides my main hotbars and shows my cross hotbar. So now I can go to HUD layout. Fucking make sure the cross hotbar is centered. Bump up the size to like 90% maybe. Pull this down a little bit. How nice of it to provide an exact middle line, jeez. So now if I go to user macros, this menu is going to be inaccessible to me from gamepad mode, unfortunately, but I don't really use my armory sort macro. Nor do I really use the regalia enough to justify it, but... yeah, I'll put this in the fucking utility macro tab over here. Alright. So this toggles between fucking cross hotbar and standard hotbar display. Control F gamepad or controller and see if there's anything else. Controller guide. That's a cozy thing. Oh yeah, easy is my Windows noise. I changed some of my system sounds so that people don't fucking double check their computers while I'm screwing around. Alright, so yeah, this can go down in size, especially if I'm going to be playing from a TV, so select the cross hotbar and bring it back down to like 80% size. Then pull it down until the set 1 text is not quite flush with the bottom of the screen. Oh, I'm still using my fucking experience bar down there. So we'll pull it up a little bit so that it has room to breathe from the experience bar. Alright, and this looks just about correct, but I don't think there's going to be enough space to fucking use the W hotbars here unless I hide my proc bar. Which I think, yeah, since I'm not going to be using it from the gamepad perspective anyway, I should be doing that regardless. So, /hotbar show 6, I believe? Yep, okay. And then I can add that to the macro. So now I have kind of an arbitrary amount of room to breathe here. So I can pull this up, make sure that it's perfectly centered. Then always display WXHB. Alright. Playing controller in Heavensward, let's see. Alright, so expanded controls. Let's see. So it doesn't seem to want to read both my triggers at once, which is interesting. It seems like it's canceling them even with this fucking displayed. Enable W is simultaneous LT and RT double tap. Huh, alright. So when I do this, it always displays cross hotbar 8 by default, but I can select anything. This is fucked. This is a lot of shit. Okay, there's some shit about being able to set a macro in this situation, right? Sharing cross. Oh man, this guide is so old that it mentions cleric stance as a fucking toggle. That's incredible. Alright, so let me just make sure that my gamepad is like set up correctly though. Keep gamepad enabled, enable vibration, controller Xbox 360 for Windows, ABXY, that's all correct. Button configuration. Alright. So this is helpful. We have select HUD, open main menu, move character, move camera, draw weapon / lock on, change camera. Oh gee, why? Hello? Change hotbar set, Highlight left and right hotbar. Auto run. Jump / cancel cast. Cancel. Select target / confirm. Open map / subcommands. Okay. So let's apply. Then. Well, that seems to be correct. Excellent. I've drawn my weapon against an earth sprite, except I'm a fucking gatherer. How do I click off this targeting, actually? I can target myself, which isn't exactly what I wanted, but hey, pretty close. Oh yeah, fucking... It was there, wasn't it? System configuration... Yeah, alright, so instead of change camera, can be execute macro 99. User macros. Okay, so macro 99 is currently a text dump of a whole bunch of different symbols. So I can move that over here. And have this be... I have a fucking mount sprint stealth macro thing that might be appropriate for this, so... Yeah, right. So that much works. Can use it to dismount and then it automatically stealths for me. So that's behavior that I think I want as a gatherer. That seems alright. Jeez, what do I actually want set up on my hotbars, though? Well, this seems like a fairly common sense set of things to have here. So I can return or... Oh, Jesus. Do not return. But I can access the teleport menu from here. So if I happen to have, like, Garland Bell open on my phone or something, or whatever. Alright, let's try to use this and see what fucking problems arise along the way. Alright, so we're gonna go get Silver Grace at Doro-Ilo. Actually, I think Reunion is a closer waypoint. Doro-Ilo is my preferred, but sometimes I don't give a shit. Alright, so now I can use right stick to mount up. My shit is highlighted. Alright, so the thing I realize instantly is that I'm botanist and this node is a minor node. So, among other things, I need to make sure that I have a class change macro bound somewhere. See, emotes and signs. Then over here I have a bunch of fucking other miscellaneous menu stuff. So I can access the main menu from here, just by hitting start. Oh, is there a way for me to toggle whether I'm in fucking, gamepad configuration or, mouse configuration? Because, like, gamepad configuration has, like, helpful hints and shit. Can I fucking macro this switch? Oh, wow. It seems to have massively cocked up my UI somehow, though. Oh, no! Alright, Jesus Christ. What did I do? Okay. Always display cross hotbar. Okay, so these settings are per mode. That's fucked up. Okay, so the good news is that since there's a native toggle, I might not need to use the macro. The bad news is that if I change a setting, having to change it in both modes every single time seems shit. But I want the fucking gamepad help is the thing. But is it really required? Can I live without it? Is there a way I can get it while in mouse mode? Anyway. Like I was saying, since I can get to the main menu, I can fucking... I don't mind doing most of my setup on mouse and keyboard right now, but at some point it's probably a good idea to learn this. Why are these duplicated? Hello? Oh yeah, it's my set without fucking Fathom and that shit in it. Hello? What? Why? You gonna make this fucking difficult? Set to hotbar. And I can't set it to my fucking... Oh, I think I know what's going on, maybe. It's fucking double tap hotbars are using hotbar 8, so I can change it from here, I think. Oh, that's so annoying, though. Oh, why are you like this? Alright. Silver Grace is almost certainly gone by now. Yep, it's about to come out. Alright, so then switch to set of hotbars 1. And if I want to switch to minor, that's straightforward enough. My gear set macros work just the same as they always do. Alright, so let's try to gather another thing. This is going to be exciting. Alright, so let's go to the locks. So double tap here. That's return, not teleport. I feel like I want this flipped around. But I can't modify it from here because this game hates me. I don't even want to think about how to reassign fucking hotbar selection with just gamepad. That seems like a nightmare. Alright, so let's teleport to... Where are we going? Evergleam is up in the locks, so we should probably head there. Rug says, Mod Mike just came in, yay. Sick. Let me know how it works for you. I've always been pretty impressed by, like, the overall VoIP quality of people using them. I can't tell whether it's the quality of the microphone, or just, like, people who buy mod mics being naturally inclined to give a shit. So auto run works on gamepad, which is something I didn't know, and it's very nice. How do I want this fucking shit laid out as a gatherer? There's only a few abilities that I use pretty regularly. I don't need the full stack of 3 hotbars. So. Like, what's actually important for me to have? I think I should have the appraisal skills somewhere, probably. There's so many straight upgrade abilities, too. I wonder if they're gonna fucking deal with gatherer button bloat at some point. No information available, naturally. Whatever I do here, I'm gonna have to standardize it among all 3 gatherers, which is a little bit scary. So it means that, like, it has to be comfortable for fishing and for more active gathering. Woo, that's fucked up. That's terrible. Legacy camera's weird. Alright, so then... So I have to change to minor. Wait for the fucking buffs to come up. Dismount by interacting with the node. And now Evergleam is slot 6. So that worked. And now I need... Yep. And then... So sharp vision, and then somewhere on this shit, I need King's Yield 2. There we go. And then I'm still using fucking mouse for a lot of this. I'm still cheating, but... Alright, so let me focus on one class at a time, maybe. Alright, so I want to lay this out so that, like... Okay, this is all shit. This is all shit. Let me fucking clear out everything and think about this from a clean room perspective. Fuck, this is hard. So I think... Fucking chance... Probably should all be mapped to, like, a single thing. Yield should probably all be on a single thing. I don't think King's Yield 1 has any purpose at all now, so... Like, I have King's Yield 2 for, like, Mass Yield, and then I have fucking Bountiful Yield 2, which I think is a straight Bountiful Yield 1 upgrade, right? Yeah, so these are the only two that I really have any fucking use for. So then... What? Fucking Dredge 2 and... Dredge 2 and Unearth 2, maybe? I think. I could have sworn I remember something that's like... Something that's like Bountiful Yield 2, but for HQ chance. I forget. I've been gathering for profit for too long. Alright, but this makes sense to me as a layout so far. So appraisal skills... Appraisal skills all in the same block. Impulsive Appraisal 2 is just a straight upgrade. Most Caution, Single Mind, Discerning Eye, all still used. And then... If there's anything else that I actually use over the course of, like, normal gathering, I don't know what the fuck it is, so I'll leave those slots open for now. And let's... Oh yeah, I need cordials. That's probably fucking important. I don't use Sharp Vision 3 for anything, so that can probably go, but I think if I'm doing that, I'd probably prefer to lay things out like this. Not that I use normal cordials much anymore. Oh wow, I'm actually low on high cordials. I should probably go do custom deliveries at some point ever. Okay. So let's go... Man, this is like the worst, most inefficient gathering cycle ever. Let's fuck off to Asisla and see if I can, like, actually hit a node with gamepad. If I can get this working and, like, feeling comfortable, I am going to make so much fucking bank. Just because, like, it's pretty easy to do this during downtime. If you don't have to, like, actually be fucking sitting at a desk with, like, your hands on controls paying attention, and to any extent. This is a weird subset of optimization, I swear to God. Okay, legacy camera controls are fucking strange. Yeah, we're still minor. It auto-selects adamantite, how nice. And then... I think I'll actually put Bountiful Yield on A, just because I'm most likely to be fucking mashing it. So no thumb movement required, just fucking change whether you're using the trigger or not. Yeah, there we go. Fucking optimal yield. Every day. Oh yeah, now I know what I fucking need. I need to have... What the fuck is it called for miner? Not Luck of the Mountaineer, the other fucking one. My brain. probably have solid reasons somewhere, even though I never use it. Wait, but why? If I never use it, why should I have it somewhere? Brain! Why do you just say things? What fucking ability am I thinking of, and why don't I remember the name of it? All out of reach items reachable. It's the fucking guaranteed HQ after X hits thing, and I don't remember what the goddamn name is. Can I just... Deep Vigor, okay. There we go, here it is. I expected it to be after fucking actual HQ bonuses. Yeah, that's chance related, so it can go in that block, that makes sense. And then... Wait. Somehow I've unfocused... Okay, so I can refocus it with the back button. Okay. God, this is difficult. My brain. So then... Teleport. Let's see if I can hit Garabani and Ore in time. Alright, I am in queue for Feast. Jesus, 24 minutes. This is like... Feast queues are pretty active in North America if you're queuing at the right time. If you're queuing at the wrong time, you can eat shit and die. Actually, it's a requirement. It's... you must. What the fuck is... How did I even focus my chat box? How do I unfocus the UI? How do I get everything? No! I don't like that. Jesus. This area still, like, kills the stream frame rate for some reason. It's all the fucking trees. Erno says, hey AJ, check Haha Let after stream. I posted a small teaser that might please you. Alright, dude. Maybe you should go take care of all those side quests, especially Feast of Famine. Oh, go fuck yourself. I don't even know if I can handle big fishing right now. I'm totally gonna lose Garabani and Ore. Fuck! That was way too late. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Real quick here. I'm gonna take a screenshot of these bars. And open it somewhere else so that when I swap to Botanist, I know what was in what position and why. So I can put in the matching abilities without fucking worrying about it. Good thing the appraisal abilities are all shared, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Are you trying to get to Garabani and Ore from Orion's Peering Stones is faster? I think I literally just fucking clicked the wrong one. I usually use Peering Stones. Alright, so then... oh yeah, I probably need the fucking survey skills somewhere on my bars. So, Field Mastery... Brunt Force... Prune 2, Leaf Turn 2, Bountiful Harvest 2, and Blessed Harvest 2. Okay. Man, yeah, there's a whole bunch of fucking bloat in this moveset now that I think about it for real. Alright, so... fuck off to Alagiri for Hengen Flax, which crashed from like 4k per unit to 500 per unit overnight and has been there for like 3 weeks. And it makes me want to commit Picross. Can I adjust, like, camera zoom from gamepad? Do I just have to put myself on max zoom on a mouse? Alright, so buff up. Fucking yield. There. Hey, we did it! A vaguely normal gathering experience. Now let's see if I can hit fucking Yanksha in time. I should really not have House of the Fierce as my fucking preferred destination anymore. Like, I do that shit on red script rotations, but apart from that... I almost always jump here just because I think Yangtze Cotton Bowls are used in 380 stuff right now. Maybe? Yeah, I just gathered 380. I'm pretty sure they are. This is a weird stream. Anyway, can I do the fucking... hotbar settings... custom... Okay, always display. Sick! I actually like that. I think this works. It encourages me to actually make use of those slots now that I fucking see them.
Discover the curio system, immediately walk out with 20,000 gold for my first mission.
Is it just like hidden information bullshit? Is that all it is?
It's really bad. It's just keep the wiki open bullshit. It's...
Ah.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Is there any way to figure this shit out in game, or is it just like the mechanic is intended to be hidden, and you're like...
It's a discovery mechanic where, like, it lists what you've tried on it, but it doesn't give you the exact rewards for what you use on the curio. That's listed on the wiki, so if you want to, like, absolutely min-max,
Right.
you really just have to have the wiki open. Or be writing all of this shit down for eventual comprehension.
Which is like, that can be satisfying. Like the pen and paper work it out type deal. It's like, it doesn't motivate me personally, but I know a lot of people who take a lot of fucking pride in that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it. It's cool. It's kind of the old, like, Myst style stuff, right?
Yeah.
But, like, a game like this that's released on Steam should probably account for having a gigantic player base and eventually having a wiki. And designed accordingly, I feel. I don't know. Anyway, it's a lot easier.
See, when you're over there, the fucking condenser used to pick you up like super, super loud. Now there's a whole bunch of fucking off-axis rejection. Like, I think you're still audible on stream, but not by very much. Which is like, absolutely, please give me dynamic microphones, because I don't have a treated room. I am too dumb for acoustics, etc. Oh. Yeah, no, now I remember what I'm gathering. Okay. So yeah, this could be pretty comfy. I think navigating the general UI is a little fucked up, but this could work. Fool says, oh man, we're gonna miss the roommate cameos with the new place. Not entirely, I think. Plus, we're still gonna do we'll probably do way, way more couch streams in the new place. Yeah. Because the couch will be an actual communal space instead of like, by sitting on the couch, you are in my workspace and Ethan's workspace at the same time, while also being in the kitchen.
I can't speak for the other guys, but I'll occasionally still kick AJ's door down.
Yeah, that's like... It's not like we're all fucking horrible recluses all of the time. Just a good amount of it. Santi asks, so you're basically all packed into an elevator right now? 4 dudes, 2 bedrooms, 900 square feet. You run the numbers on that shit yourself. It's real fucking bad sometimes. Ashanti says, I cannot visualize square feet. Sorry, you're not familiar with freedom units.
Oh, I thought he meant actually, like, walk feet. Like, you never played Minecraft?
Alright, what are we... What is up next? Jesus. I guess I can hit Earnday logs. Which I think are closer to Alagana. Every time I hear someone dismount the fucking fatter cat mount, I do a double take. Like, why the cat noise? I simply don't understand. So I've been in feast queue for 36 minutes. It was enough time to set up a fucking gamepad system, which is great. Yeah, I don't think I need to worry about the gamepad mode switch stuff, especially if it, like, screws with your UI settings. I think I'd prefer to homebrew that shit myself. Like, you only need the fucking tips for a while. Ah, shit, I didn't cordial. I'm so stupid. I'm real stupid. Oh well. Yeah, I can't actually like use a yield booster, so I guess I just swing at this without spending GP and like spend it somewhere else. Yeah, alright, that's fine. So then... There's that fucking... dark matter cluster area in Mordona, I guess? I don't know, fuck all is up right now. Maybe I just natural regen and fuck off. Man, this is gonna be fucking strange. Oh, I have other abilities over here. Yeah, actually, it's really easy to fucking change sets, especially if I've got, like, right bumper on a paddle. Like, it feels pretty straightforward to do that. Like, this game, for all its fucking, like, 3 hotbar button bloat memes, is actually super gamepad friendly in general, and I've heard that from a lot of people who, like, play the full game combat content included on gamepad. Fucking Alec beats the shit out of me on healers, and the guy plays exclusively on gamepad. You couldn't ask me fucking how, considering like targeting allies requires multiple presses of the D-pad, but Jesus. And boy howdy does he ever kick my ass too. It's like, it's bad. He's really fucking good at the game and I'm really not. Alright, so let's go to Onokoro and set up for Hawk Size, I guess. I wonder how long I can sit in fucking feast queue with no game. That's a dangerous experiment. I feel like it ends with, like, me crumbling into dust on camera. It's been 3 months. Everybody else has moved out of the apartment. Construction's happening around me.
Wait, what? Are we talking about the set times?
We're talking about how long it's going to take me to get a fucking PvP game at this hour. My ballpark is 3 months. So now, switch to minor. Dismount by interacting with the node. Fucking hawk size in slot 7. Tap to uncover. Boost rate, boost yield. Hikari says, so because of how my UI was set up, there's no way for me to use the horizontal parser, so I messed around with another UI tab and think I found a new UI. It's all shifted to the right. Yeah, I feel like I screw with my UI way too often, but there's something deeply satisfying about it. I don't actually use parser overlays on my screen directly. Anyway, I'll always, like, typically for my own use, I'll use, like, Mopey Mopey on a second monitor. I'll, like, have it open in a browser or something through ACT WebSocket. Like, the display overlaid on the game is something you only see. That's, like, for the benefit of the stream. Alright, Curtis Western. Shanti says, the most troublesome part of the UI for me is my chat window. It sucks because there's so many individual pieces of the chat window that don't line up correctly. Like, if there's one thing that has me tempted to install UI mods, it's the chat box. I just want all of the fucking decoration surrounding it gone. It is kind of concerning that it seems like the fucking game doesn't recognize both triggers held down at once as a thing. Maybe I need to, like, run this through Steam Input and sanitize my controller in some way. Maybe it's like doing the axis canceling thing. It's reading my pad as a direct input deal or something. Cart struggled with that on initial release. It was super frustrating. Okay. So this is just individual yield boosts per hit, so... Yeah, it's like, I feel like I could get used to this. Already, it feels pretty fucking comfortable, to be perfectly honest. Alright, we can hit Middle Lanuska for Topsoil, which for some reason sells so fucking consistently, despite me not understanding what gathering actually gets you. Huh. That's an interesting UI layout, Hikari. I don't know if I could personally use something like that with my hotbars offset so far. I think I like your minimap position. I kind of want to do something like that, but I don't feel like my minimap fits into the location where my map currently is. I wonder, actually. HUD layout. This at least doesn't, like, it doesn't get in the way of the horizontal space of the party frames, the party list. Which I guess is a theoretical concern more than a practical one, but hey. Yeah, auto run on gamepad is fucking strange. Shanti says, caved and bought the Fenrir mount. Goodbye all my MGP I wasn't even using. Good shit. Let's go impulse control. Hikari says, I use Alt-Q for auto-run on KBM. I've used mouse 3 for a really, really long time for auto-run in basically every game. And then I have, like, mouse 5 bound to jump, so I can be auto-running with one hand on the mouse and just turn and jump over whatever obstructions I need to deal with. It's pretty cozy. I'm not going to use GP on this because it's just for topsoil, and Topsoil doesn't care about your yield increases. What I don't really understand is why the game actually lets you scroll through empty slots. I don't understand why it wouldn't just snap to, like, when everything is uncovered, it should just snap between actual items. Reduces a little bit of fucking input grind. Alright, Silver Grace is up. And on request, I'll go to Doro Ilo for the music, even though the Namazu are horrible fucking gremlin shitheads. Three seconds of the Namazu music. I hate that I kind of want the Namazu Beast Tribe mount, even though I hate, like, the actual flavor and aesthetic of the tribe. The rickshaw is just so stupid that I can't help it. Watching the little fuckers try to hang on as it fucking takes flight. Like, goddamn, Square puts some work into the weird cosmetic shit. I do think I pretty much accomplished what I wanted to accomplish today in 14, though. Got some roulettes done, arrived at something approaching a comfortable gathering setup, without too much fucking horrible effort, I think. I'm sure I'll find problems with it, but it'll expand as time goes on. I don't ever think I'm gonna do anything serious in terms of combat content on gamepad. KBM is just too familiar for that, but there's something about it. Alright, I'm gonna call it for now. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Very excited to be feeling well enough to actually fucking get on mic and do anything of any importance at all. Don't really know when I'll be back next. Don't really know what I'll be doing. But as soon as I figure it out, I'll let you know. Adios.